All right, welcome everybody to this class. Welcome everybody to this session. Let me know where you are connecting from. If you can hear me as I'm speaking right now and you can see my face on the screen, just type loud and clear in the chat. Type loud and clear in the chat. Let me know if the setup is, proper so that we can start right ahead. So, okay. All right, so just type loud and clear in the chat. And if you have anybody who needs to be in this class, if you have anybody who wants to learn about how they can preserve their health or how they can come free from the shackles, from the bondage of using drugs and supplements every day. You have somebody who has wasted so much money on treatment for different problems, different health challenges, and they've not been getting satisfactory results. Share the link that brought you here to them so that they can also join. Okay, because some of the information I'll be sharing in this session can't be found anywhere else. There are, hidden secrets that are kept from, the public. So I'll be exposing some of them in this session. Okay, and some of you will be getting freedom, will be, breaking free from the bondage of chronic illness from the information I'll be sharing here. So, put the link across, share it across to your contacts, to people you know on WhatsApp, to different WhatsApp group you belong to with the permission of the admin, of course, to different, groups on Facebook, to even individuals that you know from your church, from your mosque, colleague at work, your relatives, your friends, your neighbors that you know that, cherish their health or do not want their health to deteriorate further than where it is right now, or for those who are already sick and tired of, nurturing and managing chronic illness and they want to become free, they want to get free, they want to gain their independence. Okay, share this to them so that they can join. All right, so I hope you can hear me as I'm speaking right now. Let me hear you type loud and clear. Let me say loud and clear in the chat, loud and clear in the comments below, loud and clear. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if this is, coming across to you on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Click the subscribe button below so that you'll be glued to this channel because we share content that can help you regain your health regularly on this channel. So click the subscribe button below and like. Are you ready for this class? I'm going to be sharing, a lot of evidences in this class. This class is evidence-based, and I don't want any distraction, because I really want you to grasp everything. So a lot of information I'll be sharing. I'll be sharing my slide today. I'll be sharing a slide today because I'll be, letting you get access to some images that will help you understand some of the things I'll be sharing here better. You'll see some evidence, some proofs, some research and everything, surveys that will help you understand what exactly you need to do to get free from the shackles of sickness. Okay. So once we are starting, I'm putting off my own camera so that my face and beautiful face won't distract you, so that you'll be able to see every details I'll be sharing on the screen, 100% clearly. All right. So are you ready? Are you ready for this session? Are you ready for this discussion? If you're here yesterday, how was yesterday's class? Let me know. How was yesterday's class? How amazing was it? Okay. Are we ready? Okay. I hope you can see the screen right now. So what we are going to be discussing in this session today is why drugs and supplements cannot help you overcome your chronic illness and what you can do today using a newly discovered natural healing secret backed by scientific research. Why exactly can drug and supplements help you? Why can't they help you? You have been on drugs for a long period of time. You've purchased different, kind of supplements online, offline, recommended to you by friends. Sometimes you've already even been called a drug addict based on how you purchase drug regularly at the pharmacy. But why haven't these been able to help you? And why would it not be able to help you? Especially when it comes to you overcoming your chronic illness. We defined what chronic illness was yesterday in our previous class. Okay. So why would this not help you? And what exactly can you do? Since this can't help you, what can you do that can help you reverse this chronic illness, especially using a newly discovered natural healing secret? This natural healing secret I'll be sharing here was newly discovered, and it has been helping a lot of people overcome some illnesses that they thought will never, go away. And this is backed by scientific research and, studies and everything, what I'll be sharing here. I hope I have enough time. Okay. So why drugs and supplements cannot help you overcome your chronic illness and what exactly you need to do today. All right. So I saw this research, I saw this publication, and it got me so worried. If you look at it on the screen, John Hopkins study suggests that medical error are the third leading cause of death in the United States. Okay, so if you don't understand what medical error is, I'll just be brief with all of this. You can also go ahead and check for yourself when we are done. Okay, medical error is the third leading cause of death in the United States. It's killing about 250,000 people per year. Another study even suggests that it's not 250,000 people. Another study is showing that they are up to 440,000 people. So part of what we call medical error, one of the things we call medical error is the harmful side effects of the drugs. So let me just break it down. So what this means is that there are some people who fall ill. There are some people who are sick, who are down. Their health is failing them. They're not dead yet, but their health is failing them. They go to the hospital, and they are being placed on certain medications, certain drugs, certain treatments. Okay? And it is the side effect of that drug that eventually led to their death, not even the sickness that got them to the hospital in the first place. That is what this means. So you have to be really careful, right? So the drugs you are using now can kill you faster even than your sickness. Most of the drugs you've been on back to back can even kill you faster than even the sickness you're trying to treat, especially for even people who like to, buy drug themselves without prescription and all of this. In fact, there are some drugs that when you listen to their adverts, at the end of their adverts, there's always a clause that is being said. They will tell you that if the symptoms of this problem you're having persist for 3 days or for more than 3 days, consult your doctor. So the makers of these drugs gives you that warning, gives you that clause that after using this drug for 3 days and you are not seeing any results that is satisfactory, please leave this drug and go to your doctor. Now, the drug that was advertised to you for you not to use for more than 3 days, because probably for the side effect or whatever, you've been on these drugs for years. There are some people who take painkiller first thing in the morning, painkiller last at night when they come back from work every day. And the makers of this drug had announced that if you use this drug for 3 days and you didn't get any results, you are not satisfied, please leave the drug and go and see your doctor. For 3 days, but you've been on this drug for 5 years, for 10 years, for 15 years. Okay, so the drug you are using can kill you faster even than the sickness you are trying to treat. What about supplements? I know some of you will be asking, okay, fine, yeah, I understand that supplements is better. Okay, right. What about supplements? Let's talk about supplements. You see, supplements are less regulated in this country. So there are not so much regulation. That's why you find a whole lot of adverts of supplements online, on Facebook, on this. They tell you this supplement can do this, supplement can do this, they tell you supplement can do this. Okay. I have a separate, class on how to figure out good supplement and the bad ones. Because it was being advertised to you as herbal supplement does not mean it is magical, does not mean it's going to magically take away what is wrong with you. Because it's been advertised to you as herbal supplement does not mean all the ingredients in it are herbal. There's a certain percentage of the supplement that once the ingredients in the supplement, has certain percentage of herbal ingredients, they can call it herbal supplement. Not because all of the ingredients are herbal. Okay, so the regulations, for supplements in the country is, not so tough. So you can find different. Anybody can just go to their backyard and create something and package it and advertise it to you as herbal supplements, and everybody keep on using. That's why you've been using different supplements and you've not gotten any results, because the regulation is not so strict. So their quality can be inconsistent. All right. Now, so if you are looking for the most effective way to get rid of your chronic health symptom without relying on daily use of chemical drugs and without wasting money on overhyped supplements, then we might be able to help you. I need you to listen right now. If you need help, if you truly need help, I need you to cut out everything that is going to distract you out right now. We're talking about your health, right? And your health is just like your life, okay? Because everything you want to do on health deals with your health. Okay. If you want to parent your children, you need good health. If you want to work, you want to be the best staff, you want to be the best businessman, if you want to build your career, you need good health. If you want to serve God, you need good health. There are a lot of people who can't go to the mosque anymore because of their bad health, because they can't bend down, they can't kneel, they can't do all of these things they do at the mosque anymore, and they are not satisfied, they're not happy. There are a whole lot of people who can't go to the church anymore. In fact, if you go to the church these days and once the pastor is asking you to pray and everybody's standing up, once the pastor is taking more than 10 minutes, 15 minutes standing up, by the time the pastor is going to end the prayer and open his eyes, he will have found out that about 70% of those in the church, the congregation, had already sat down because they can't even stand for 10 minutes. Not even adults, not even aged people, even the choir. all of them, young people, they already sat down because they're already having pains. So if you really want to get rid of all of these issues, you want to get past them and move them behind so you can do exactly what you want to achieve on earth, then we might be able to help you. Now, after receiving over 187 positive feedbacks from our patients in the last 4 months, these are some of them. Okay, I have seen what works and what doesn't. And in this short class, I will share my 3 discoveries that will help you start reversing your chronic illness in 10 days without you depending on drugs that have crazy side effects and without you, wasting your money on overhyped supplements. All right. But before that, it is very, very important. This is very, very important. It's very important for you to have the right mindset in place because think about it. You can have the best remedy in front of you. You can have the best treatment in front of you. You can have the best doctor right in front of you. But if you think your illness is a spiritual attack, then it's all pointless. It's just all pointless. So even if you have the best medication, even if you have the best way of treatment right in front of you, right here in your front, if you think your problem is spiritual, then there is no need. It is just very pointless. Just like one of my patients, Mr. Adebayo, he had his diabetic wound, as you can see on the screen, on his leg. He had it. That wound refused to heal for 12 solid years. That means a child that was born when he had this wound was 12 years by the time he met me. That means the child is almost finishing primary school. 12 years old kid is already grown. All right. In fact, because of this issue, because the issue did not heal, that wound did not heal for 12 years, he had 3 wives. His 3 wives believed it was a spiritual attack. And because of that, he was referred to a spiritualist, to a herbalist. Before he met me, 5 years, he had wasted 5 solid years with the spiritualist. In fact, I'm just taking the story in bits because after the spiritualist collected a lot of money from him for 5 years and he had wasted so much, he sold a lot of his properties, sold so much. After that 5 years, the spiritualist eventually confessed to him that his problem was not a spiritual attack, that he just wanted to, enjoy his own part. He just wanted to share his own national cake from his money too. Okay. So after they figured that the problem was not a spiritual attack, wasting so much money and 5 years with the spiritualist, then eventually tried to look for other solutions, trying different supplements, trying different hospitals and all of that. He wasted extra 7 years. And eventually they told him the leg was going to be amputated, like the leg was going to be cut off before he met me. By then, the 3 wives he had run away with his children. No wife, no children. No one was calling him. In fact, the loneliness and the fact that he was left on his own was even crazier than the sickness itself. Just imagine how crazy your illness could be. And some of you are already getting these signs from your children, the way they are treating you because they're already tired. They've spent so much money, so much attention, so much resources, for your health, and they're not seeing any improvements. They're not happy. So sometimes when you call them, the way they give you some attitude, you're already seeing this from your spouse, from your relatives, from even church, from even mosque, because they are tired. Because the wives were tired of the odor. Because the odor was so bad coming out from the wound that didn't heal, and the stress of trying to beat for him, help him dress the wound. Whenever he wants to do anything, he needs somebody's help. If he wants to get the remote for the TV, he needs someone to help him get the remote. If he wants to use the toilet, he needs somebody to carry him. So the stress was so much. So the wife ran away. But when he met me in just 90 days, following my regimen very strictly, here was the result. Look at the picture on the left. That's the leg before he met me. He had been like that for 12 years. And the picture on the right is after he met me. Within 3 months, 90 days, the wound started healing. Now the wives came back, the children came back. I want to ask you, should he accept the wives back? All right. So this is what you can get when you follow what I'm going to be sharing with you strictly in this class. Okay. So as long as medical tests can figure out the problem that you are battling with, you've gone to the lab, you've done x-rays, you've done scan, you've done this and that, you've done blood tests, all of this, as long as medical results or medical tests can figure out the problem, it is most likely not a spiritual attack because medical equipment cannot detect spiritual problems. If your hypertension was a spiritual problem, blood pressure monitor will never discover it. If the reason why you're having infertility, reason you're having difficulty in giving birth, probably because you have fibroid. If that fibroid was a spiritual attack, When you go to the lab, they can never find it when your abdomen is being scanned. It can never be found. So as long as you've done a test and what is wrong with you has been figured out, then it is most likely not a spiritual attack. So take off that belief that what is wrong with you is a spiritual attack. Okay. All right. So people call me Dr. Ayo. Some people call me Doctor of Joy. I'm the founder of Living Healthy and Fine Health Community of over 8,000 members. And I just needed to share this with you for those who are meeting me for the first time. Now let's go into it. So just yesterday, from yesterday's class, this is one of the testimonials I got. Okay. This person is saying, you raised us up from the grave of sickness and sudden death, and you drove away ignorance from us. Thanks a million. My prayers are with you, our amiable doctor. This was one of the feedbacks I got from yesterday's class. If you're in yesterday's class, drop in the comments your feedback as well. How amazing was that class? I exposed a whole lot of stuff. So this testimonials makes me feel like Jesus saying you raised us up from the grave of sickness. Kind of. Yes, I appreciate it. So you're going to be getting more in this class. All right. So let's go on. Now, so if you want to take control of your health without side effects from drugs and ineffective supplements, now you need to pay attention. All distraction off. All distraction off. That person that is chatting you on WhatsApp off. It's not as important as your health. That person that is talking to you right now, wherever you are, is not as important as your health. The TV that is on is not as important as your health. Okay? Your children that are disturbing you, they're not as important as your health. Right now, you need a couple of minutes just to focus to learn what you need. For those who have cars, when your cars, develop faults, you dedicate hours, dedicate days to take the car to, a mechanic, and you sit with them, you monitor them for 2 days, sometimes 3 days, to make sure that the car is in a good health. When it comes to your own health, you say there's no time. You say you are busy. Okay. So you need to pay attention right now. Okay. So this new discovery is the only way, is the only solution for you. This is the only way for you right now. So I'm going to review the exact details in just a minute. But first, I'm going to share an overview of why this new discovery I'm about to share works. Do you remember? I would like you to take your memory back. Do you remember when you were young, very little, teenager, or age 10, 9, when you had wound as a kid, probably when you were playing, you had wound, and you were scared of telling your parents, because when you tell your parents, you will be beaten, you'll be punished. So, and this wound, without you telling your parents, it healed up itself. Do you remember then? Have you had that experience before? Some of you had that experience where you had malaria, and without any treatment when you were young, the malaria, just healed up on its own. Okay. Have you ever wondered why your body healed itself without no pills? Then you didn't use any drug, no pills, no doctor, no supplement, no treatment, no doctor visits, but that wound healed by itself. Have you ever wondered why? It is because your body is designed to heal itself. From creation, our body has been engineered to heal itself. This means your body can heal you and break free from the chains of chronic sickness that you are battling with right now without pills, without drugs. But first, you need to learn how to turn on the healing switch. The reason is that as you were growing up, the healing switch in your body that helps you heal all of this problem naturally has been affected. As you are growing up, gets weakened, gets dormant, it gets destroyed, it gets faulty. So that is why the problem you have right now, the healing switch is not on. It's not, your body is unable to turn on the healing switch to heal you. So what you need right now is to learn how to turn on the healing switch. Now, the only reason you haven't fixed your health issue that has cost you so much money, cost you so much pain, cost you your relationship, cost you, your work, your job, cost you your prestige, is because you have lost the power to activate the healing switch. That's just it. So all of these things that has been, disturbing you, making you think, making you brood. Some of you have lost your job. Some of you have lost contracts. Some of you have lost prestige with people, because of what is wrong with you. You are down with this problem. You can't do this. You can't hold urine. You shit on your body. So, you can't do anything without drugs. You are not as active as before. And it is paining you. You are still young. You can still walk. But no, the reason why you've been unable to fix this, in fact, has even cost you so much money. All the money you're supposed to have used to do things in life, build your house, complete your apartment, do this, even enjoy your life, go for travels, enjoy. You've wasted all of them on the treatment. Some of you are already retired, your pensions and everything just on treatment, buying drugs here and there. All the money that's been sent to you by your children is just drug. You have about 5 different hospital cards at home. You visit different hospital every day, every week, and you are tired. The reason is because you have lost the power to activate the healing switch. But instead, you are constantly forcing chemical drugs down your throat every day, swallowing pills, swallowing tablets every single day, hoping that one day a miracle will happen. Let me break it to you. Nobody is coming to save you. The reason why nobody is coming to save you, I already explained it yesterday in yesterday's class. Because there are some people who will never want you to be healed. They want to retain you as a customer buying drugs because they are making so much profit from it. So no miracle is coming except you do. You are the miracle yourself. So no miracle is coming. Nobody is coming to save you except you save yourself. If you don't save yourself, we continue this cycle of using drug till you pass. All right. So you can turn on your healing switch. That's the beautiful thing. You can turn on this healing switch that has died in your body and reverse your chronic issues with these 3 discoveries I'm about to share with you. Are you ready? If you are ready, type ready in the chat. Ready. I'm about to share these 3 discoveries that will help you turn on your healing switch that will eventually help you reverse these chronic issues that you've been battling with: hypertension, arthritis, cancer, diabetes, eye issues, infertility, prostate enlargement, prostate cancer, cervical cancer, fibroids, spondylosis, all of this, just chronic issues, all of them that you've been using drug, recurrent malaria, obesity, all of this problem, high cholesterol, all of these issues, okay? Liver function decline, heart failure, all of this, kidney failure, infections. If you're ready, just keep on type ready. Pains in the joints, pains in your bone, muscular pains. If you are ready, let me know. I'm about to share this 3 secrets that's going to help you. 3 secrets that's going to help you. Constant headache, insomnia. Ready. Are you ready? Okay. Discovery number 1. I'd like to break it to you that you are not sick. Some of you are just allergic. Some of you are not sick. Some of you are just allergic. Yeah. There was this patient of ours a couple of months ago. He works in a cement factory. So one of the issues he had was that he found it very difficult to sleep. And sometimes when he just managed to sleep, if anything wakes him up at night, he can't sleep anymore. So he turns it into VG. He starts praying. Then he prays when it gets to about 4:30, 5 a.m. Then his sleep comes. But he needs to wake by 5 to go to prepare for work. He has been battling with this. He has used different. In fact, sleep tablets has stopped working for him. His body has grown resistant to most of these drugs. And the craziest thing is that in the evening, anything from 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m., he starts feeling the sound of clipper in his head every day. That's humming sound on his head, that clipper sound. So we placed him on observation. We did a lot of stores, following up on him, doing this, doing that. So at one point, we figured out that this problem was most likely coming from his place of work. So we advised him to stay away from his place of work for a couple of days. So he stayed away for a couple of days, and then he discovered that the symptom, dropped drastically. So we figured out that he was being exposed to certain things at his place of work because he works in a cement factory. Okay? So allergies and sensitivity, you might be allergic to certain things around you. You might be sensitive to certain foods you are eating. Probably that's why you are down. So you've been using drugs, but because you are going back to those things that you are allergic to, you are going back to those food that you are sensitive to, you keep on getting the sickness back again. The most common one is mold. This mold develops in your beddings, in your pillow. When was the last time you sun-dried your pillow? When was the last time you sun-dried your mattress? When was the last time you fumigated your house? You have so much load in your house, all of this, you need to clear up your house so that there can be good ventilation, and then sun-dry some of your furniture. Okay? Molds also develop in bread. For those of you who like to eat bread, you have to pay attention to when the bread was made. Some breads have already been made for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and they were not properly kept, were not properly stored. They are stored in places that that have moisture, and mold started developing on it. And sometimes you eat and then you are down. So you like this type of bread, you like this particular bread, but this particular bread that you eat, they don't store their bread. The bakery do not store their bread very well. So you are always exposed to mold every time. and you eat this bread every time. So even though you are treating yourself, because you are still going back to that food that was giving you that problem, you just discover that this thing keep on coming back. Same with granules too. Some of you that buy granules in bottles, the granules in bottles that you buy at the grocery store, at the supermarket, have been there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks. Okay. What would they do? Would they throw it away because they don't sell it? No. You keep it there, and I know eventually somebody will come and buy. But because you think you're buying it at the grocery store, yeah, the grocery store is big, it's beautiful, you think everything in there is also beautiful and nice and healthy. Hell no. So some of them do not store it very well. Some of the granules are already, even after the granite has stayed 3 weeks, 4 weeks at the supermarket, you as well, when you buy it, you don't finish it at once. You can finish a bottle of granite for 2 months. You keep on eating it in little bits, and then the mold starts growing, all of this. You can also find mold in your air conditioner. When was the last time you cleaned your air conditioner, the vent, the air conditioner in your car, the air conditioner at home, the air conditioner in your office? Molds also grows on tomatoes, even corns, and etc. So this will be where some of you have been, getting the issue from. Then we have dust mites. Dust mite can, be on your clothes when you don't properly clean your clothes, you don't properly sun dry your clothes, you don't properly clean your bed sheets and your duvet. Okay. Then reused oil. Some people are allergic to oil that has been reused. So if you like to buy fried things outside, because for example, fish, because the fish vendor fried fish just now and he wants to fry another batch, he's not going to use a new oil. He's going to reuse the oil he used previously. And some of you even do it at home. You fry your fish, the oil that you used to fry your fish, you keep it, use it to make soup the next day, or use to fry plantain the next day. Keep on reusing oil. You might be allergic to it. What about animal falls? Some of you are allergic to animal falls and you don't know. You're allergic to animal falls and you still keep pets. Allergic to air and skin, dry skin coming out from animals, but you keep it. Or you have poultry in your house, you have piggery in your house, you have animals around, you rear dogs, you rear all of these things, rear cats, but you don't know that you're allergic to animal food. That's why sometimes some of you notice that when you travel, when you go to another location, you notice that some of your problems, some of your health issues subsides. You don't find them anymore. But by the time you go back home, this thing comes back again. Animal falls. The varieties of protein, there are some people that are, allergic to different type of protein, have food sensitivity for different proteins. Some people are dairy, that's milk. Some people egg, some people meat, some people soy products, all of this. And why some people they're allergic to combination of protein. So in their meal, when you have too much varieties of protein in their meal and they eat, they don't even know. So in their meal, they want to eat a plate of food in the morning. In that plate of food, there's egg, there is boiled egg, there's fish, and there's meat. Then they have rice and beans. That's what they're eating. They're eating varieties of protein at the same time. Some people are allergic to it. We've seen cases like that. So you need to start studying yourself. You need to study how your body reacts when you eat certain foods. What happens to you when you eat certain food? Why some people with chemical, paint for your house, even paint for your nails for ladies. Okay? Plastics. There are different type of plastics that we have. There are some that are good to eat from, but there are some that are very deadly to eat from. Okay? I've shared information about this in the community. All right. If you've not joined my community, I will drop a link below for you to join the community. All right. So plastic, even your clothes, gym wear, clothes you wear to the gym contains a lot of plastic. And that's what some of you wear. Some of you wear underwears, bra and boxers that are made of plastic. Cotton products are better in this regards. Okay. They are endocrine disruptor. They affect your hormones. What about hair dye? There are certain publications I read recently that is trying to connect hair dye to prostate enlargement. Men that dye their hair. There are a lot of pastors these days that dye their hair. Even celebrities, even normal people, regular people, hair dyeing their hair different colors. They dye their hair black. Some people dye their hair whatever. Okay, different colors. There's a publication I read that is linking that to prostate enlargement as well. What about petrol? Some people are allergic to the smell of petrol, the petroleum product. Some are allergic to cement and all of this. Okay, then metallic jewelries that are made of metals, like watch, necklace, anklet, waist chain, bracelet, all of this. Some of you are allergic to it and you don't know, but you make use of them every single day. You have 3 earrings in your ear, you have chain, bracelet, and wristwatch, all of metal on your body, thinking you are fashionable, but you don't know this is the cause of your fatigue. This is the cause of your, palpitation sometimes, all of this. Seafood, some people are allergic to seafood, some people are allergic to alcohol and they don't know. Alcohol that, some people drink alcohol for leisure. Some people make concoction, herbal medicine with alcohol. It's the same thing. When concoction made with alcohol get into your body is going to separate the alcohol content and the herbal content. Okay. So some of you are allergic to alcohol and you do not know. Some people are allergic to caffeine. Well, popularly people think caffeine is only found in coffee. There are some painkillers that contain caffeine. Some coffee contain caffeine. Some contain it more than the other. Energy drink. Some of you take energy drink, caffeine. Some carbonated drink also contain caffeine. Cola nuts contain caffeine. Some tea also contain caffeine, like black tea and all of this. And some of you are allergic to it. So you have to study yourself because this could be the problem with some of you. Some people's case could be from caffeine, but first thing in the morning when they get to their office, they take coffee. They take, Lipton or whatever. And they don't know that these things could contain caffeine. And that could be the reason why they're having so issue. That could be the reason why they're having high blood pressure. That could be the reason why they're having insomnia. That could be the reason why they always have headache at the back of their head every time. That could be the reason why they are having pains. That could be the reason for this and that. So you need to start paying attention to how your body reacts to the food and the environment you find yourself. Okay. So if modes that I talk about, these modes can even lead to cancer. Yes. And drug resistance. So if you're exposing yourself to mold, okay, I shared some of the places you can find mold in your beddings, your pillow, your bed sheets, your bed, in bread, in granules, and etc. It can even lead to drug resistance. So if you are treating something else and you are exposed to mold, the mold you are exposed to can lead to drug resistance, such that your body will start resisting the drug you are taking for treatment, and you find yourself just continuing taking drugs for the longest period of time. You've been on this for years, taking drugs, but no result. All right. So you might not be sick. It could be allergies or sensitivity. And these allergies and food sensitivity, they are in a spectrum. It is worse in some people and it is mild in some people. Some people are having issues from allergies, but they don't know it from these things. While there are some people, they already know because, the symptom, the sign is always stronger in some people than the other. So it's a spectrum. So because for example, some people take caffeine and they'll tell you they have headache. Because somebody is taking caffeine and he has headache, and you take caffeine, you don't have headache, does not necessarily mean that you might not be sensitive to caffeine. It might be silent to you, gradually building up. So you have to always pay attention to these things. Food that you take, places you expose yourself to, where you walk, where you live, and all this. Okay, so what does this exactly mean for you? This means that your health issues will continue as long as you are still exposed to these things and environment you react to. No matter how much drug or supplement you take, as long as you are still exposing yourself to those things you are sensitive to or those things you are allergic to, your problem will persist. All right. Discovery number 2. I hope you're following. Your guts is where it all began. Your guts, your digestives, your intestine, your colon. Your gut is where it all began. This problem you are battling with began most times in your gut. Okay? So I'll show you this video for you to see what is happening and how it happens in you, how issues that came from the gut led to big issues that you know about. You see the relationship. This is a clean gut. And you see how clean this gut is. This person's colon, his intestine, but how clean. This person just cleaned his gut. Now I'll be showing you some other people's guts and the problem they had. This lady is just 35 years. She had unhealthy colon, of course. She had skin disorder, eczema, all of this, and she has been in different skin regimens, skin care, blah, blah, blah. She always have headache as well. She has been on painkillers, and she has chronic fatigue syndrome. She's always tired. Before she works for 1 hour, she's always tired. Then when the colon was checked, when the gut was checked, look at how our colon is. Can you see how dirty? How dirty? Look at all those yellow things, how dirty the colon is. And she has been taking different drugs, not knowing that this thing was from the colon, from the guts. This man as well is 49 years old. Okay? He has obesity. He has been taking different slimming tea, he has been exercising. He has fasted just to reduce his weight, but hell no. He also has diabetes. He has been taking metformin, taking all of these drugs, but no, it will never go. Joint pain, taking diclofenac, nervousness, and all of this. Until you clean your gut, these issues will not go, because that is where it began. Can you see the gut? Can you see what is working, that living thing working in the gut? Parasites in the gut. Can you see? Until when it cleans this, before that goes. This one is just 21 years old. Look at what she has: immunodeficiency, thrust, allergies, asthma. Okay. So for this lady to overcome this problem, she needs to clean her gut. You see how her gut is, how dirty it is. If you use different drugs, can you see? Just 21 years old. Imagine what her gut will be in 5 or 10 years or 20 years time. This person has, rapid heartbeat, arrhythmia, hypertension, hardening of the blood vessels, and all of this. Look at what her gut. This person has used different drugs, amlodipine, vasopressin, Motretic, all of this. Look, but hell no. Look at it. Look at the polyps. Look at the guts. Look at how it is. This person has chronic constipation. Okay, and she also has breast cancer. They will tell you your breast is going to be removed, blah blah blah. Of course, but what led to the cancer is still in your body. So even if a breast is removed, there's high tendency that if you do not treat that thing that led to the breast cancer, the other breast that has not been removed will also be affected as time goes on. So she's just 45 years old, done everything, treated everything, but hell no. Look at what we found. Look at her guts. Look at what we found in her guts. Look at it. Until when she cleans this before she can get proper treatment. Okay, so your gut is where it all began. I hope you're following. So what does this mean for you? You will never heal permanently from what is wrong with you if you don't continue to clean your gut. You see, the cleaning of the gut is not a one-time thing. You have to be doing it regularly. That's why I have a program where we, do some of this every month with my patient. So something you have to be doing every single month, because if you clean it today, just like the picture you're seeing on the screen, this man is cleaning the toilet. You don't clean your toilet just once a year. Okay, because once you clean it today, you use it the next day, it needs to be cleaned. It needs to be sanitized. The same way when you clean your gut, after cleaning it, the next day you will eat. You eat certain things, you will have taken in certain things through the air, whatever your water that you're drinking. And these will have also, dirtied the gut again. So you have to also keep on, it's a continuous thing if you want to permanently heal. It's not something you just do once. Of course, when you do it at the beginning, you see good results. But it's something you have to keep on doing every day, because we are exposed to those things, those toxins every single day. So this problem that you are battling with currently, I don't know, whatever name you call it, okay, you will never heal from it permanently if you do not clean your gut and if you do not continue to clean your gut. All right. So discovery number 3, I hope you are following. Are you with me? Discovery number 3, your hormone is the biggest devil. Now, your hormones is very crucial to your, to your body function. There are different hormones that regulate different aspects of our body. For example, insulin regulates our blood sugar. It's one of the hormones that regulates blood sugar. Cortisol is one of the hormones that regulate our stress level. Angiotensin is one of the hormones that regulate our blood pressure. Testosterone is one of the hormones that regulate your erection, your prostate, health, and all of this. Estrogen is one of the hormones that regulate your weight, your tumor growth. For those who have tumor like fibroid, like cancer, breast cancer, cervical cancer, estrogen is one of the hormones in charge of that. Melatonin is one of the hormones that regulates your sleep. So for those who have insomnia, that means there could be something wrong with, the level of your melatonin. And cortisol is also one of the hormones that regulate your inflammation and pain. For those who have pain, joint pain, and etc. Okay. So what does this mean for you? You will continue to manage your chronic sickness with drugs if you do not reset your hormone operation. So for you to have had that chronic illness that you're battling right now, that means the hormone in charge of that area of your body has been disrupted. Let's say you're having hypertension. That means the hormone that's in charge of your blood pressure regulation has been disrupted. Let's say you're having pains, inflammation every day, different part of your bone, different part of your body. That means the hormone in charge of inflammation that is supposed to help you regulate inflammation to bring it down has been disrupted. So they're not working properly. So you will continue to use drug every single day, every week, every month, if you don't reset your hormone operation. Okay? Just like one of our patients, Mrs. Deborah, she's a fashion designer. She resets her hormones using our regimen, and her fibroid shrink in 10 days without surgery. Look at it. That was the scan before on the left side. Look at how big it is, that black circle. That's how big it is. Then after, look at how small it is. After 10 days, it's reduced drastically with no operation, just 10 days. Because we're able to help her, handle the hormone in charge of fibroid growth, tumor growth. And it, she had an amazing result in 10 days when she went back for the scan, okay, without surgery. Also, Mrs. Adeniji, who is a head teacher, she also reset her hormones using our regimen, and her high blood pressure that has been disturbing her for long, and her diabetes was controlled in just 10 days without pills. Okay, and she can now sleep properly now without relying on drug. Okay, listen to her.
Thank God, EP is reducing. My sugar level also is reducing. I thank God. And not only that, I cannot sleep without taking these Piriton tablets before. But now, to the glory of God, I can sleep. I'm sleeping without taking any sleeping drugs again. I really thank God.
Okay. So all we just need right now is to help you reset your hormone that is in charge of what is wrong with you with our regimen, and your issues will be controlled, and you start seeing results, start seeing improvements in 10 days without relying on pills and drugs. Okay. So instead of rebalancing your hormone, this is what you've been doing. Instead of looking for how to reset and rebalance your hormone, you have just been shoving down more chemical drugs down your throat. Instead of resetting the hormone in charge of your blood pressure, you've been shoving down amlodipine, shoving down, just swallowing drugs all the time. Instead of resetting the hormone in charge of inflammation, you've been shoving down painkillers for your arthritis and all of these, blah, blah, blah. Instead of resetting the hormone in charge of your sleep that made you find it very difficult to sleep, you have just been shoving down sleeping pills, sleeping tablets to sedate you. Sedation is different from sleep. I explained that in our previous classes, okay? Now, what you don't know is this. The hormones that you need to reset, they are also chemicals. They are biochemicals too in our body. And the continued use of chemical treatment, chemical drugs will further disrupt it. So the hormones are chemical themselves, and they are already having an imbalance. But even you're also even swallowing more chemical drugs to further lead to imbalance. It's just like combining 3 bleach together. You want to wash your toilet, you mixed Apic with Hypo with Jik. That can lead to poisoning. That's chlorine poisoning. So you are combining, you are bombarding yourself with more chemicals when the natural chemical in you, the hormones, are already not balanced. So you are creating more imbalance further. That's why you see that the symptoms of what you are trying to treat is not going. It worsens. So before you're using 5 milligram, when you go back to the hospital after some years, they will increase it to 10 milligram. After you go back again, they keep on increasing it because your case is getting worse every day. And after a while, they either recommend a transplant for you, or they recommend surgery for you, or they tell you to go and look for alternative therapy. That's when most people now start looking for what to use alternatively. When the case is already crazy, it's already worse. And when they get to where they're going to get alternative therapy, they're now looking for what they can quickly use and that will quickly heal them. They're looking for something cheap. When your body has been deteriorated for over 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and look for something that can be very, very cheap and come very, very fast to heal you. That is the wrong way. Okay. So over time, as you eat unhealthy foods, you inhale polluted air, you walk and you expose yourself to stress, you swallow different pills, different tablets, you are exposed to toxins that will create allergic reaction in your body, that will also congest your guts and will also disrupt your hormone. Now, all of these begin to break down, they begin to destroy your body's ability to heal. That healing switch begins to get faulty, begins to get weakened, begins to get faulty, gradually, until when you get to a stage where your body can no longer heal itself again. And when you visit the hospital, the sad news was broken to you. They tell you your diagnosis, they tell you have this crazy sickness, and you're like, wow, you get depressed. Like, how did this come to be? See, I know you have tried your best, yes, because there's nobody who will be sick right now and will just open his eyes and just be looking. I know you've tried different drugs, you've tried to rescue yourself, you've tried different supplements, you've changed hospital multiple times, you've changed your doctors multiple times. They tell you this doctor is better than this doctor, you visit them, you tell you this hospital is better, you keep on changing all that. I know you've tried a whole lot. Some of you have even tried prophetic medicine, spiritual healing, all of this. You've done a whole lot of things, okay? But all it takes is just one last decision. You've tried all of these things, you are tired, you can't get tired yet. All it takes is just this last decision you're about to make, this very, very final decision you're about to make, okay? And I will help you make that decision in this class so that you can get free from all of this stuff. But before I do, there are about 3 factors that will make the solution I'm about to share with you not work for you. Because there are other people too that have been exposed to this solution I'm about to share to you that it did not work for because of these 3 factors. Okay. Factor number 1, when your faith is lost, when you have lost faith that you cannot be healed, there's nothing I can do. What I want to tell you is that you might have tried a lot of things and you've not gotten satisfactory results. As long as you are still alive, you slept last night and are still alive today, there is still hope. The only person who can lose faith, who can lose hope, is somebody who has died. As long as you are still alive, there is still hope. Your faith is needed. Your faith is needed for treatment. So if you do not have faith right now, there's nothing we can do. You need to bring back that hope. Just for example, there was a lady that visited the hospital, a woman. She's in her 40s, 50s. She started having different signs in her body. Before, she used to sleep very comfortably, very easily, but now she has difficulty in sleeping, difficulty in maintaining sleep. She has body itches, and she always run temperature. Okay, and even headache, slight headache on the left side of the head. So when she visited, the checkups and everything was done to figure out what's going on. They did the first one, the second one, the third one. They asked her to come back the third day, blah, blah, blah. She did everything, and they figured out that there was nothing wrong with her other than stress. Just had accumulation of stress, that she just needed to rest. The body just needed to rest. She does not need any prescriptions. She does not need any drug. She does not need any injection. Just rest. So they advised her to rest. But because this woman's faith, she believes so much in injection, said no, doctor should just look for an injection to give to her. Doctor was claiming, insisting to her that she does not need any injection. She just needed to rest. If you rest for 2 or 3 days, just not go to work and just take a leave, her body will recuperate, you get back. No, doctor, give me injection. When doctor figured out that she will not do everything that he wants her to do without injection, the doctor called her in, gave her an injection. It is until when the doctor gave her injection, she now started following the instruction. So 2 weeks or 3 weeks after, she came back to visit the doctor, thanking the doctor. So much appreciation. The doctor was just laughing. So she was perplexed. She was surprised, like, doctor, what happened? I came a couple of weeks back. I was sick. I was down. He gave me injection and I got improvement. And I came back to thank you to show appreciation, and you're laughing. What is so funny about the whole issue, the whole thing that happened? The doctor confessed to her that the injection he gave her the last time was just a placebo injection. Just nothing. Just injected her with, maybe, let's just say, water. Placebo. Had nothing, had no medicine in her. Because the doctor saw that if he did not give her the injection, he won't follow through with the instruction, because her faith was tied to injection. So your faith has to do with your health. So you need to get back your faith. As long as you are still alive right now, listen to me, no matter how bad the case is right now, you can still survive as long as you are still alive. Okay? So those who lost faith were unable to get improvement with my solution. The second factor that will make get make you get improvement with this solution I'm about to share with you is if you have a magical expectation. Believe that, okay, once you just try this thing that you're about to learn just right now, by tomorrow, by in 3 days or 4 days, this problem should disappear. It's a lie. Okay? This problem that you're trying to solve, this health issue you're trying to solve, did not get there one day. It is not the day you discover the problem that you got there. It's not the day you have been told that you have hypertension that the hypertension started. It's not the day you have been told you have issues with your bone that it started. It's not the day you have been told you have this diagnosis that it started. It has started years back in your body. The immune system have been trying to fight it up and down until when it will no longer fight it. So it has been in your body for years. Some of the issues wrong with you was even hereditary. You even inherited it from your parents, okay? So you didn't get it one day. So don't expect it to just disappear in one day, okay? Of course, the solution I'm going to be sharing with you will require you to follow through some instruction for 10 days. So these 10 days will help you create a solid foundation whereby you'll have started seeing the improvement you deserve. So you know where to, go after the 10 days. You know what next to do after the 10 days, okay? So don't expect any magical, result that, okay, this is just going to disappear. You have stroke and within 2 days, your stroke is going to disappear. Hell no. So those who had this expectation had issues with my solution as well, okay? So the third factor that will make you not enjoy the solution, that will make the solution not work for you, that has also made the solution not work for previous people, is those who have the excuse of no money. I don't have money. Let me tell you a fact. It could be raw, but that's the truth. Real treatment will require resources, will require your time, will require money, will require all of this, will require dedication. Okay? It won't just fly away like that. So it is now time. What is wrong with you is telling you that it is time to take care of yourself. This same body that is sick right now, you've been using this body for years at your place of work, in your business, to generate money. You've been using it every day, going to work, doing this. You give birth, you did that. The day you fell, the day you got involved in an accident, the day you did vigil, you didn't sleep, you didn't rest your body, the day there was no food, the day you fasted. You've been using this body back and forth. Some of you are even doing 2 jobs. You are a teacher with the government. You also run tutorial. You are also the secretary at church. You're also the family head. you having multiple responsibility, making use of this body back to back and earning money, earning salary, earning profit. Now this body has served you. This body has served you so well for years. Now this body is now calling on you to come and, take care of it. The body that has generated money for you is now asking for you to just give him a little out of the money it has generated for you to help him so that it can recuperate and even serve you better. And I'm saying there's no money. You have to. The part of the money that this body has generated for you, go and look for it to take care of yourself. Because the real treatment will require resources. That's the fact, except if you want somebody to lie to you. Ask your children for money to take care of yourself. Ask for it with wisdom. There's a way you will ask for it with wisdom, because part of the stress you went through to, bring up your children are part of what's caused this issue. If you look at yourself, how much do you spend on your own food personally? How many clothes do you wear? The whole race that you've been into, trying to make ends meet, is most times 90% for your children so that their life can be better. So this time for them to give back to you. So ask them with wisdom how you can, both of you can come together as two parties to help you with your health. Okay? The fact is that when you pass away, your children will eat. 1 hour after burial, I want you to type in the chat what always happens in Nigeria 1 hour after somebody is buried. 1 hour after somebody is buried. Once somebody is buried, the grave is sealed. 1 hour after, what always happens? They start eating. They go to reception, whatever they call it. Eat. They will spend money. There was one incident that happened a couple of years ago. This man came, met with us for certain, to help his health. So one of the recommendations I was given to him was to avoid polished rice. That it was better for him to, if he wants to eat rice, he should eat, this local rice. That it was better, a little bit better for him for his health based on the status of his health that time. So he got back, he told his children who were, he was already old. It was his children that was fending for him. He told his children, and his children was lamenting that, does he know how much they sell of father? Does he know how much they sell local rice in Nigeria now? That is too expensive, that they can't do it. So for to about 3 years, the man passed, the man died. And when the man died, that same local rice that they were unable to prepare for the father, they prepared so many bags of that father rice, that local rice, at that man's burial. They prefer to, serve strangers, outsiders, visitors, well-wishers, good food, but they couldn't help that father with it. Some of you who are already old, the house you live in already needs renovation, all of these, new painting, it's already dilapidated, but you are just managing. Your children will tell you there's no money. God forbid, when you pass away, before they do your final burial, because your children know that, visitors will be coming to that building, that house for the final burial, they will renovate it. But while you're alive, they didn't renovate it. So you have to use your wisdom, else you will just, and people move on. Immediately after anything happens, people move on. There was this man as well, who met with us for his health. He came, what he had was ulcer. So a treatment plan was being drawn for him. Everything he wanted to spend was not even something crazy, but because he was no longer working, and he had 5 children in different countries abroad. One was in South Africa, one was in UK, one was in Canada, one was in Italy, one was in Germany, I think so. Different foreign countries. So he called on his children that he needed this social amount of money to take care of his health. It was not something crazy. The first child said he didn't have. The second child said no. Third child, no. Fourth child, no. Fifth child, no. Something that was not even up to 150,000 naira. It was not up to 150,000 naira for his health. But just also, and the children were aware of the status of the father. They knew what was wrong. But they said no. So the man spoke with us. So we advised him that, okay, fine. The children couldn't afford this. So instead of him asking each children for the bill, why not just call the 5 of them to contribute this bill? Okay, so they just divide it by 5 and just contribute their bit. All of them also rejected. They declined. They said they didn't have money. This one said, Adebin, his dad called yesterday. He just made this financial commitment. Adebin, his dad called 2 weeks ago. He just did this. He just paid the school fees for all of his children. Adebin, dad called this. He just processed his master. He just did all this, blah, blah, blah. The final conclusion was that there was no money. Now, fast forward to about 4 months. The tenant that was living with the dad, that was in charge of the dad, was also speaking with us. He eventually told us that the man died. We eventually knew one way or the other that the man died. And this same children that didn't have, the bill that was not even up to 150,000 naira, that same day that the man passed, The tenant that was speaking with us said about 11 to 12 cows was sent to the house. The children have not even confirmed whether the dad died truly or not. They just told the children on the phone that the dad passed away. They've never even seen the dead body. They've not seen any evidence that the dad had passed truly. They sent money through their friends in Lagos to make sure that cows, up to 11 to 12 cows. Imagine. So if you do not know how to properly ask your children for, what you need to help you for your health, when you pass away, they will move on. So you have to be wise. You have to use that adult wisdom to be able to do this, because part of what's led to the issue that you're having right now is the stress you went through when you're bringing them up. So it's time for them to pay back. Okay. All right. So after working with dozens of clients like you, we have a proprietary regimen to make some real magic happen to your health. I've worked personally with these people and they've got results. If you look at the screenshot on the left, this person is giving us a feedback and he said, it's wonderful. It's psychological and spiritual testimony. Please help me put my picture if it's possible so that people will know it is real. I was able to focus well. My eyes got improved and brighter. That's after this person followed through the instruction we gave. She said the pain at my right arm disappeared, the pain that she has nurtured for years. My inability to walk and bend my left knee is corrected. If I'm given another opportunity, I will go for it again. God bless our Dr. Ayo. Amen. The testimonial on the right-hand side, this lady is saying, I knew Dr. Ayo in August when a friend linked me to living healthy and fine. Then they were preparing for August boot camp. So I joined the August boot camp. Since then, I have been participating in the boot camps. You always join our health boot camp every month. Okay. Now, I noticed changes in my health. One, I don't toilet regularly before. I can stay for 3 to 5 days without visiting the toilet, especially if I travel out of my house. But now I visit the toilet regularly like a normal person, especially in the morning. Number 2, my left leg from the ankle down that had been swollen for over a year has now disappeared after she followed her instruction. Number 3, I can sleep fine, unlike before that she used to, rely on sleeping tablet and all of this. Number 4, even after the boot camp, I still continue with the menu, especially the fruit and the vegetables, and waiting for the next boot camp. So she continues, because this thing is a lifestyle adjustment. Like I said, it's not something you just do once and you leave. No, you keep on doing it till you get the final results. Okay, and then you adjust. You don't go back to those rubbish that you were doing before that led to the problem. Okay. All right. So these are testimonials of different people who had worked with me personally. So we know how to service your health like a car engine. We'll help you change the oil, change the filter, change everything. And, this will help you reactivate your healing switch to reverse your illness. And you will start seeing visible improvement that your doctors that had been on your case for a long time will be shocked in just 10 days. They will be shocked that, what did you use? How did you get this result? Okay. Now, do you want to know the best part? The best part of this regimen is that it typically requires just 30 minutes to 45 minutes every day of your effort. It's not something you have to sit down. So you can do it while at work. You can do it while going to your work. Why it does not affect your other daily activity. It just requires just 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And this 30 to 45 minutes is not in a bulk. It could be 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, 15 minutes in the evening, every day. Just that's how little it is. That's how little what you need to do on your own part is for you to get the healing you are looking for. I've also worked with these people that I'm about to show you the testimony. They are amazing testimony. There are hundreds of testimonials for people sending feedbacks and even gifts. Okay. All right. Listen to this person.
My name is Funmiche Lowo. I'm diabetic. I'm hypertensive. I've been having a lot of joint pains, my waist and other parts of my body. But since we started this program, to the glory of God, I feel very much better. Most of the pains are gone. In fact, with the tea I drop in my eyes every night, before I can't read at all without my glasses. But when I went to the hospital yesterday, I was able to read. I was able to read much, very much, than not at all that it used to be. And all the pressure tests, about 4 of them, that my eye doctor did for me yesterday, he was so happy because he said, that mama, what did you do that all your pressure has normalized like this? I was just smiling. And to the glory of God, he was so happy. He thought it was the glaucoma eye drop he prescribed that is working. I did not disclose the secret to him. So it is good for us to be dropping it. I spend a lot of money, more than half of my feeding money every month in buying drugs. And I've been pleading with God that he should help me so that I will be okay. And then the money I used to buy drugs, I will use it for something else. And I really I thank God that I'm able to do a lot of things now. I can bend, I can do so many things on my own now that I couldn't do before. I'm so happy. Dr. Ayo, I am very happy and I'm grateful to you. You've been of good help to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay. So if you've been battling with all of this, just follow the instruction in this regimen and you are going to see amazing results. So even if you spend so much money, trying to, wasted so much money on different things, just be rest assured with your faith and, strict compliance, you are definitely going to get amazing results. Okay. And there's another person I'm going to show you this because this is very important to show you feedbacks of those who have tried this thing to help you, improve your belief because of the faith I talked about the other time. Okay. Listen to this person.
I'm Mrs. Falana Azizat Adironke. I've retired 12 years ago. I have a severe headache and highly hypertensive. My hypertension has been detected out since 1988 when I had my last born. I've been battling with it, and up to date until I get here, I've been going from one place to another to seek for appointments at least to relieve me. But majorly what occurred after during the sickness of my husband, I have palpitation, high one, that to be just to be doing quick since 2019 precisely. So and I've been using drugs, herbal, everything, but no improvement until alhamdulillah when I get here. So I've been placed on certain drugs, tea and all the rest, and by the grace of God, I've been seeing improvement.
Okay. All right. So now I know some of you, you would like us to help you regain your health. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you'd like us to help you regain your health. Just say I'm interested in the chat. Okay. Let us know. Okay. I know you want us to help you regain your health, but I know you have tried different one size fits all supplements. Now supplement that you have bought that they'll tell you one supplement can do 1 million things. Okay. And the thing is that most of these supplements were sold to you by marketers who are just about the profit. These people are not real medical practitioners. And I know you have also tried different drugs prescribed by doctors or sent to you by your children abroad. But when it comes to proper treatment of chronic and pathological illnesses, drugs will kill you faster. I explained this at the beginning, okay? This new therapy that I'm about to, discuss with you right now can get rid of 87% of your symptoms in just 10 days without drug, without surgery. Okay, this man, he had issues with his prostate and he had already been, slated for surgery. He was already been carried into this, into the theater before his son declined. Son came in and declined that no, he shouldn't go through surgery. Now his prostate is back and better, managed by some of the things, he followed in the regimen. Okay, let's just listen to him.
In 2014, I've already been carried to the theater for prostate operation before my son told me that I should not do operation. I was diagnosed in the hospital and I even have a document to defect here. The prostate, when I'm urinating, when I urinate, it won't finish in time and it will still remain little. And there's a little pain in the bladder. My bladder will be heavy. Now I'm free of it entirely. I've been using our native herbs, but when I found this place, I decided to come, and since then I've been okay. I can sleep very well. I can urinate very well. There's no more pains anywhere.
How long did it take you before you began to see changes when you got here?
It's just about, let's say, a month. A month. From that 1 month, when I started using the tea, everything started going down. Okay,
so if you have issue with your prostate, all this, the regimen can actually help you. We are going to be helping you create what is going to help you, that is going to be personalized to you, to your body. So I know you are wondering, oh my God, after seeing all of these testimonials, oh my God, why didn't I meet this Dr. Ayo before I wasted all my money, all my resources in the past? God, you are pained. And okay, if this truly works, how come I'm just hearing this for the first time? Now, listen, see, the truth is that if you had seen all of this before, you might have dismissed it, you might have just, moved over it, because back then you still trusted the conventional treatments, you trusted your doctor until they let you down. Now, so consider this as the universe as God bringing you here at the perfect time. This is the perfect time. Anytime you wake up, is your morning. Because if you had met this previously, when you still had that belief in your doctors and your hospitals and all the drugs you're using, you will have dismissed this and said, no, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Okay. So the universe or God had to make you go through all of that to show you that the path you are on, or the path you were on, was not the right path. So as for you to be able to embrace this right now. So this is the perfect time. So this is the time for your treatment. This is the time for your healing. Okay. This therapy that I'm about to discuss with you has helped cure sicknesses that was already written off as spiritual attack. Okay. See, this woman, Mrs. Bello, the problem she had, everybody already thought she was a witch. They tagged her a witch in church, in a street, in an estate, and everything, because she always vomits blood every other day, every two days for 22 years. Okay, before she met us. Okay, listen to feedback.
Àwọn àmì tí mò ń rí lára mi tẹ́lẹ̀ ó pọ̀ jẹ́.
Okay.
Àkọ́kọ́ mo máa ń rí wípé ọ̀nàkún mi fẹ́ dí. Èkejì mo máa ń rí wípé etí mi fẹ́ dí. Ẹ̀kẹta láwọn àtẹ̀yìn sẹ́yìn mo dédé máa ń pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ púpọ̀ yẹn ó sì lọ 22 years.
22 years ọdún méjì
sẹ́yìn.
àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ lè ti gbé lórí àwọn ọkùnrin tí ẹ̀yà tó tẹ̀lé
lọ sí hospital lóríṣiríṣi ń bá lọ sí hospital wọ́n bá lògùn fún mi á dà màá tún padà wá sẹ́nu iṣẹ́ mi èmi máa ń ná mi láì mọye owó síbẹ̀ nígbà tó bá dá màá tún padà wọ́n ṣàkíyèsí wípé ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn ó máa ń wá 2 years so màá tún lọ sí hospital màá tún náwó ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wá bíbá yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló gbé mi wá ṣùgbọ́n mo complain pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa ń wá látẹ̀yìn ní tí mo ṣàkíyèsí ni pé etí mi máa ń dí ọ̀nà fún mi máa ń dí ara mi máa ń ṣe bíi bákan bíi kó máa melt mọ́ra wọn tí n bá sùn nígbà mi ojú mi máa melt ọmọ kékeré tó ìpín ń kó lójú ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n láti ìgbà tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wá bí pẹ̀lú àwọn oògùn àti àwọn lecture tí wọ́n fún mi tí mò ń pamọ́ mo rí pé ìyàtọ̀ ti wà ọ̀nà fún mi tó ń fẹ́ dí yẹn ó ti clear etí mi tó ń fẹ́ dí yẹn ó ti ń clear kò tí ì clear tán ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ̀ ó máa clear fún ìgbà tí mo ṣì ń tẹ̀síwájú so ara mi tó dàbẹ́ ni pé ó máa gbẹ́ ara ríro ó pọ̀ jù tí n bá jí lóru báyìí gbogbo ara máa ro mí máa ń rò pé kí lélẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn oògùn pain relief ni mo ti lò síbẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n láti ìgbà tí mo ti ń wá bí mo ti rí ìyá.
Okay, so she's free from the issues that made her vomit blood every other day for 22 solid years. Imagine your child, your son bringing a woman or a lady for marriage to you as a parent, and you eventually knew that this lady vomits blood every 2 days. Would you allow your son to marry such a person? So that's the stigmatization that this woman had faced for years. But following this regimen, she actually got improvement and she's healed totally right now. Okay. So there's a disclaimer I need to share with you before I go on. The result I've been showing you from people, the feedback I've been showing you, they are typical because body chemistry differs. Okay, our body chemistry differs. But what I can assure you is that in just 10 days, your body's healing ability will be awakened with this regimen, and you'll start seeing some real changes. Then we can then take it from there to the next level. Okay, all right. Just like Mr. Adebayo that I showed you earlier on, the first 10 days gave him a visible improvement, but he was totally healed after 90 days. In the first 10 days, he started seeing visible improvements. Then when he followed through, he got total healing in 90 days. So here is a summary of how we help our clients. The first thing we do, the first step is consultation. We're going to contact you to understand your body. We'll speak with you to, understand your body, to understand your health history, your allergies, and a lot of things. We are going to, question you on those stuffs. And then we can create, based on the responses and our experience, we create a personalized treatment plan for you. It's not a generalized treatment plan. We create your own personalized treatment plan for you based on your body, based on what you are suffering from, based on your allergy, based on your history and all of this. And we follow this treatment plan for you to hit your health goal. And this our treatment plan is 100% natural. So 2 things. We'll contact you to understand what status your body is, your health history and all of this. And then secondly, based on your responses, we'll create a personalized treatment plan for you. So it's not a one size fits all. No, no, no. We'll create your own personalized plan for you based on your body, which is going to target that thing which you want to achieve. All right. Step number 2 will help you remove your toxins, will help you eliminate harmful toxins that have been wreaking havoc on your body with our 5-leaf powerhouse tea. This tea is 12 times stronger than moringa, 12 times stronger than moringa and green tea even combined. So all you just need to do is just boil this tea, sip it in the morning, and let it work all through the day, and say goodbye to half of your symptoms that have been disturbing you, guaranteed. If you were here in yesterday's class, we discussed about free radicals and oxidative stress. This antioxidant tea is going to help you eliminate all of this. Okay, so I'm going to switch my screen. I want to show you how this toxin remover actually works. It's a big secret that we don't share. I want you to see exactly how this toxin remover actually works. Okay, all right, I'm switching over. All right, I want to show you the power of this tea. In here, I have a glass of ordinary water, and this empty glass, I'll be filling it with hot water. And I'll be getting some tea bag from the pack in here. Okay, get the first one, I dip it in, and I get the second one and I dip it in. Okay, so it's gradually extract. Can you see? Like the color is gradually changing. All right. Now in this first glass, I'll add some iodine. The iodine stands for everything that has gone into your body through the food you eat, through the water you drink, through the air you breathe in, free radical, everything that has gone into your body that is creating imbalance and that is creating some abnormalities, that is making you see symptoms and signs of different ailments. That's what this iodine stands for. Just drop a bit. Okay. And then these nodules, I'll take a part of nodules. In this demonstration, this nodule stands for the exact organ in your body that has been giving you issues, whether it's your heart, your eyes, your leg, your liver, your kidney, those parts of your body that you've been seeing signs and symptoms of things you don't want. This is what the nodule stands for. So this is what led to the problem. This is the organ that is affected. So once toxins are getting into the body organs, this is what happens. Okay, can you see what color this is changing to? So this is reaction. So that's how toxins get into our body, and they change the body's operation. They change how you sleep. They change your blood pressure. They change, the way your liver functions. They change the way your kidney functions. They change your general body functions, and they start changing everything. And you start seeing signs and symptoms of different illnesses. And for some people, these signs and symptoms have been in their body for a long period of time, like this. So in this case, if I continue to dip, it gets deeper. Okay, so this what happens in some people's body because they've been battling with some issues for years. Now, some of us have actually been on one medication or the other. We've been trying to, seek out for treatment one way or the other, but we've not been getting any, solution, any improvement. That is what this stands for. We've been using a lot of drugs, a lot of medications, a lot of treatment and so on, but there is no change. The signs and symptoms still remain. Sometimes they could be changed for a day or a week, but the issues come back the next week. Can you see? There's no change. There's no change at all. The color still remains. Sometimes we could get relieved for a day or two or 1 month, but after a while, the issue comes back again. So we still keep on battling with the problem. Exactly. All right. So what this tea does is that it goes into the body system, and wherever it finds anything that is not supposed to be in your body, it makes it uncomfortable for toxins and all these things to stay in your body. So it makes sure it forces them out. Look at it. So it could be in the eyes, it could be in the leg, it could be in your blood vessels, it could be in your digestive system, in your reproductive system, and so on. It makes it uncomfortable for toxins to stay in the body. Can you see? Can you see that it is gradually bleaching out that color and turning the nodules back to its original state? So when it gets into your body, it takes away all those things that are not supposed to be in your body that is causing you issues and discomfort, and gradually change your system back to the way it was, when you were still healthy, gradually, and then you pick up from there. Okay? Can you see? It's gradually changing and eliminating the color. And if you look at the color, is not bleaching inside the tea. The tea does not give any room for toxins. So it's making it evaporate, go out one way or the other. So in our body, some of these toxins will come out from our body through the urine. Some will come out from our defecation. Some will come out through, our sweat. Some will come out through the menstruation and so on. It just makes it uncomfortable for all of these things that have been disturbing you for years. It takes them off. It forces them out gradually. Can you see? So that's the power of this tea. All right. That's a big secret. So I just showed you how we're going to help you eliminate and remove the toxins that have been disturbing you for years. Okay. The third step, which we are going to help you do or help you take, is to help you appease your gut. We discussed about gut earlier on. You see, this your gut. It's the one that decides if the treatment you are using will work or fail. Because when you swallow your medication and everything, it goes through your gut. So it's your gut. Your gut is like the gatekeeper It will be the one to determine whether this is going to work or not, whether your treatment is going to work or fail. That is why sometimes when you want to take medications, you have been given drugs at the hospital, they will tell you to first eat before you take medication, just to appease the gut. But they don't tell you what to eat that can appease the gut. They just tell you to eat. Just make sure you eat something before you take this medication. They don't tell you the right food, exact food, right food to eat that can help you appease the gut so that the treatment can go through perfectly for your body to absorb it better. Okay, so we are going to help you appease the gut so that it can allow maximum absorption of all the treatment with our powerful FGA. We call it fructogut activator. Fructogut activator is a special blend all the way from China. It's going to help you activate, the absorption. It's going to help you increase the absorption rate of your gut and help you, appease the gut so that your treatment can go through. It's also going to help you clean your gut. Just like you can see this picture on the screen there, on the right hand side. The first one at the top left is a dirty gut. The one on the other side, okay, look at the transition from dirty, from very dirty to a little bit dirty to somehow dirty and then to very, very clean. So this FGA fructogut activator is going to help you do all of this. All right. Now, the fourth step, which we are going to take with you, is to help you reset your hormone. We have a custom blend of African super herbs. We'll tell you the herbs and the seeds. They are African herbs, the African seeds that you can get in the country. So we're going to explain to you how you are going to definitely use it, how you're going to blend it, what you're going to use, how, when, okay, in combination with the anti-lipid toxin remover and the FGA, the fructogut activator. This will help you reset your hormone and renew your cells. And once you do this will get your organ to start working properly for you and not against you. There's some of it that your organs are working against you. So this will help you get your organs to start working for you, to help you eliminate all of these things that are not meant to be in your body, and then you become free. Okay. Look at this feedback from one of our clients. He said, though I have not been following the recipe 100%, but I don't feel so tired when I wake up in the morning like I used to. And the burning and the chest burning sensation, which I used to experience each time I eat any meal, is gradually relieving me without the use of omeprazole drug. With this, I must say thank you to Dr. Ayo. So our aim is to help you get off chemical drugs so that you can start living a healthy life with improved vitality and improved wellness. Okay. So different testimonial, different feedback. People who have recurrent malaria, breast cancer, stroke, hypertension, fertility related issue, fibroid, weight loss, fibroid issue, all of this infertility issue, cyst menstruation, erectile dysfunction, prostate enlargement, arthritis, pregnancy care. If you are pregnant and you want to take care of your pregnancy, you don't want issues like miscarriage. If you've been having issues of miscarriage in the past and you want to handle this properly, this has been people that I've worked with and they've gotten amazing improvement in their health and they're so happy right now. Okay. So here's everything you will get. You will get a private consultation call, like we said. You also get a treatment plan which is personalized to you. You will get the anti-lipid tea. You will get the fructogut activator. You will get the hormone resetter. Okay. Now, for those of you listening to me right now, this is not a training. What I'm going to share with you is not a training. It is an execution camp. It's a camp where I'm going to be working directly with you on WhatsApp or on WhatsApp group to help you achieve your health goals. So if you're not ready to follow it, because it's going to be instruction based, I will tell you what to do, what to use, when to do it, and when to use it in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, day 1, day 2, day 3. I'll be giving you instructions each day on what exactly to do. So if you are not ready to follow instruction, if you are the type who is not ready to follow instruction, this is not for you. This is strict. The issue that you have been battling with has been fighting you for years. It's time for us to now fight it. It is a war. We want to fight it. War against illness, war against chronic illness, war against reliance on medications. We want to fight a war. So if you are not ready to listen to the instruction from the general during the war, I'm your general, okay? So this is not for you, okay? All right. So, and for the first time in this regimen, we are including one of our newest breakthrough healing discovery, which is the Sono Healing Bundle. No other person is using this in Nigeria. We are the only one who understands how to use this. This is a form of healing where specially created sounds and music are being used to bring you to nature, to God's healing frequency that can return your body to an optimal state and get rid of disease. If you're in my class yesterday, I talked about frequency. One of the reasons why people are sick, there are some people that are on sick frequency. So if you're on the sick frequency, no matter what you use, as long as you are still retained on that sick frequency, you will not get healing. Why there are some people who are on healing frequency? That is people that sometimes you see them that people around them are falling ill, but only them, just them, they're not getting that sickness because they're on healing frequency. Okay. So this, Sono healing bundle is a specially created sound that you can listen to, that's going to place you on the healing frequency. Okay. All right. So look at testimonials of people who have, used this Sono healing bundle. Look at the first person on the left that said, how is this possible? I have listened to this, sound for one day and my neuropathy is when you feel like pain and needle-like sensation or pains under your feet or on your leg or on your hand. So I just listened to this for just one day and my neuropathy. If you know the pain of neuropathy, it was climbing up my shin and my calf, that's on the leg. Or now, like I feel so much better now. And whoever is reading this is no bullshit. I'm telling you the truth. I'm going to hook up an external speaker. I was listening to it with headphone before. Now he said he wants to hook up with the external speaker to see if it's even more. Look at the testimonial on the right-hand side. All I know is I am in pain and unable after many surgeries to stand and walk erect. This glorious music and visuals have helped with my pain, and I'm so grateful. I have been saved for my soul, and my pain has lessened when I try to stand and walk. I believe this is working, and I listen every night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for this heavenly sound. So we're going to be using this, sound to place you on a healing frequency. All you just need to do is just listen to it with your headphone or your headset or your earpiece. Listen to it at a particular time, which we are going to be letting you know, and it will help in combination with the rest of the things we are going to be sending to you. Okay. Now, a big question: would you pay 300,000 to get rid of the issue you're having right now? Would you pay 300,000 to get rid of that chronic health issue that you have right now? A big question. Now, I know you might think this sounds big, okay, the economy, whatever. No. But consider this. If your health gets worse than it is right now, everything and everyone will continue their life like nothing happened. Your children will continue their life. Your church will continue their life. People that died in your church 2 months ago, did the church stop? People that died in your mosque last year, did the mosque stop? Even whatever title they have, whatever position they have, they will be replaced. Your family will continue. Your work will continue. If you are employed, immediately you die, 2 days or 3 days after you have been confirmed dead, your employer will bring out vacancy advert again. No, somebody else will be employed. Your children will continue. No child will die because their parent died. No, your children will continue their life. Everything will just continue as if nothing happened. In fact, people around you will spend more than that 300,000 naira on your surgery. If your health declines worse than this and you need surgery, you will spend more than that 300,000 naira on your surgery. If your health declines and you need to do an organ transplant, you will spend more than that 300,000 naira on your transplant. In fact, God forbid, if you pass away, they will spend more than 300,000 naira on your funeral. Just the coffin alone is more than 300,000 naira. So this is what I'm talking about. Also, again, for just 10 days, you will get direct access to an health expert guiding you through a personalized treatment plan that fits seamlessly into your life, and it is valued at 150,000 naira. That's not all. You also receive the CAM bundle. All of those things I've shown you, the anti-lipid cleansing, toxin cleaner, you're going to be getting it. The fructo gut activator, you're going to be getting it. The hormone receptor plan, you're going to be getting it. The Sono healing sound, you're going to be getting it. A free consultation, you're going to be getting that. Treatment plan, you're going to be getting it. All of these valued at 150,000 naira. In fact, this healing regimen that I'm about to expose to you took me over 3 years to perfect. And I've even had to travel to Asia, places where people live the longest for research. If you look at the video on the screen, this is the manufacturing plant of some of the things you'll be getting. I've visited, did my research, did my survey, did my interview and everything. I had to travel all over to Asia to do all of this research. Yeah. The picture on the two sides where I was being welcomed in China and some other countries in Asia. So it took me 3 years and a whole lot of research to perfect this just for you. Okay, so there's no other person doing this in Nigeria right now. Okay, all right. So charging you just 300,000 naira would be a fair price, but for those of you listening right now, you are not even paying that. You're not paying 300,000 naira. Listen very carefully. You're not paying that. Okay. Now, why would you struggle alone with your health when Dr. Ayo's 9 years experience, research, training, and proven results is right here? I will help you skip all of those years of trial and error. You've been trying different drugs, trying this supplement and blah, blah. Let me handle it for you, okay? For example, take this person I showed you earlier on who had hypertension since 1988 or whatever, okay? I think 1988, yes. He was spending 16,000 naira on the average every single month for medication. 16,000 naira prophetic medicine, this and that, hospital orthodox medicine, 3,000 every month. And she had been battling with this since 1988. Now, help me calculate 1988 to this year. That's over 35 years. So if you're spending 16,000 naira every month, and there are 12 months in a year, for over 35 years, that means you are spending on the average of 6.7 million naira. Now, I want you to answer this question. Which would you rather have? Would you rather go for the option on the left, spend 6.7 million naira with no results? After spending that money, she didn't get any results until when she met me. She just had to continue spending that money every month, and she started having extreme side effects. Or would you go for the second option? Spend just 300,000 naira, live elderly, holistic results with no side effects. Which one would you go for? A or B? Let me know in the chat. A or B? A or B? Okay, now for those of you who are still doubting, if you know a doctor, okay, who can offer better results with no side effects at a more affordable rate, please go ahead, take the advice. In fact, once you get results, let me know too. But if you want to be among the 23 people who are already registering to join my special health upgrade program, then come closer. I'm about to share a big announcement with you. Now, here's everything you'll be getting if you join my health program, which is called Cellular Upgrade Camp. Cellular Upgrade Camp. You get the private call consultation. You will get the treatment plan, which is personalized to you. You will get the anti-lipid cleansing tea. You will get the fructose gut activator. You will get the hormone resetter. Okay. You also get the Sono healing bundle as part of the package that will be sent to you. Okay. All of this, not for 300,000 naira. But for those of you listening to me right now, all of this bundle price, the bundle price for all of this is 150,000 naira. If you're getting it together, 150,000 naira. Okay. Listen, I have 4 good news for you before you go. Just 4 good news. Please listen very carefully. I need you to understand this. Listen, 4 good news. Good news number 1, I have a special offer for you. Right now, as I'm speaking to you right now, this special offer is about to close down. You can enjoy all of this for just 80,000 naira. So that means you're not paying, if you take action right now, you're not paying 150,000 naira. You're not paying 300,000 naira. You're paying just 80,000 naira. That means you'll be saving 70,000 naira right now if you pay right now. And this is only for 25 people because we can only handle 25 people. So once it is 25 people, this offer closes, or before 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Either of the two that comes first. So before 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, or once we have 25 people, this offer closes. The payment details to make your payment is what you are seeing down on the screen there. So you can make a screenshot and do the needful right away. Now listen, a multitude of people, a multitude is waiting for this to be released. If you look at the screen, you can see people saying, I'm interested. They are waiting for us to release this to them. And they are ready to even pay 150,000 naira. Okay, so this is something you have to do, take action on immediately right now, because once we release this to the public, within 1 hour or 2 hours, 25 people will be, the slot will be taken off. To let you know that this is very important and very urgent, yesterday's class, it's 1,600 views in few hours. If you can you see it down below? 1,600,000 people. No, 1,600 people in just 13 hours. So if we release this to the public, 25 people is just a dust. So it's something this is not the time to say you want to think about it. You want to speak to your spouse. No. This is your health. It's not your spouse's health. This is your health. It's not your parents' health. This is your health. It's not your children's health. Take action first and then inform them later, because this is your health. Okay. All right. So there's no time to waste. Are you in or out? Because this is only for 25 people or before 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So the bank details to make your payment is what I see on the screen down below. Make your payment to that bank account. And then there's a WhatsApp number below it. Once you make your payment, send the evidence of your payment to that WhatsApp number quickly. Send your evidence of your payment to that WhatsApp number on WhatsApp, not call, not text message, WhatsApp quickly, so that my assistant can pick it up, and fill you in very quickly. Do the needful right. Can make a screenshot of this and do what you have to do right away. Okay. Good news number 2. You are also going to be getting not just all of these things I've mentioned before. You're also going to be getting a free lymphatic detox patch that can help you draw out toxins from your feet or from whatever part of your body that you're having issues or pain or whatever. This will help you reduce pain and inflammation naturally. You're going to be getting this for free if you take action now. Okay? Good news number 3. All of this package, the anti-lipid toxin remover, the gut activator, the detox patch, all of this are going to be sent to the nearest DHL or Courier Plus office to you for you to go and pick up. So that's like you're not paying for delivery. It's going to be sent to the nearest DHL or Courier Plus office to you. So whatever town you are, the nearest DHL or Courier Plus office nearest to you, your package is going to be sent there. And once it gets there, you will get a call for you to come and pick it up, all for free. Okay? So only for those who make their payment now, these are the people that are going to get this. If you don't make your payment now and this offers expires, you're going to be paying more than this. I'm also going to be paying for your delivery. That's even if there's any slot left. Okay, look at people who have gotten their package already in the past. So this is real. Okay, so do the needful right now with the bank details just below the screen. Good news number 4. You are going to be getting a free PDF because after the camp, after you follow the regimen and you've seen amazing results, people always ask, Dr. Ayo, we've gotten amazing results. We are okay now. So what are the foods we are going to be eating now? Well, we don't want to go back to the previous food we were eating before that made us sick. What can you give us a guide? You are going to be getting a PDF guide on tips of foods to avoid and those to eat to maintain the results you get in the camp. We want you to be able to maintain that result to get in the camp for the longest period of time. You will get this PDF for free if you make payments now, if you join right now with the bank details on the screen. Make a payment to that bank account details on the screen and send the evidence of your payment to the WhatsApp number just below that details for you to, fill in your slots immediately. Okay. Now, so this is everything you are getting. You are getting the anti-lipid toxin remover. You are getting the fructogut activator. You are getting the hormone resetter. You are getting the Sono healing sound. You are getting a discount. So instead of paying 300,000, you're not paying 300,000. You're not paying 150,000. You're getting a discount. You're paying only 80,000 naira for the first 25 people or before 6 a.m. tomorrow. Before 6 a.m. in few hours right now. And notifications are already coming in. Okay. You also get a free delivery to the nearest Courier Plus and DHL office. We make use of Courier Plus and DHL for our logistics to send our package to our customers. Okay, they are reliable logistic companies globally. Okay, so you get your package sent to the nearest Courier Plus or DHL office closest to you in Nigeria. If you're outside of Nigeria, speak with us. We can have a special arrangement for you. We'll let you know the cost of sending out of Nigeria. We only have arrangements for those who are within Nigeria to get free delivery to the nearest Courier Plus and DHL office to you. So once it gets to the nearest DHL and Courier Plus that is closest to you, you will get a call from their office for you to come and pick it up, and you pick it up all for free. Then you also get a free detox patch that can help you eliminate toxin, lymphatic detox patch that can help you eliminate toxin from your soul. You just put it under your leg for you to sleep at night, and by the time you wake up in the morning, it will help you eliminate a lot of things, help you relieve pain, inflammation, and all of this. You also get free post-camp diet planner to guide you on the foods you can eat after the camp, after treating yourself, so that you can maintain the result you got. All of these valued normally at 150,000 naira, but special offer for only 25 people who can join right now, as I'm speaking right now, or before 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. You get a special offer of just joining with only 80,000 naira. Okay, so the details to make your payment is there on the screen. Now I have something to tell you. See this man, look at this man down below. If you are, this man is in his 70s. If you are conversant in Nigerian, music industry, is the father of one of the biggest artists, one of the biggest musicians in Nigeria, which is Wizkid. It took years for his son, Wizkid, to become the biggest artist in Nigeria and Africa, and one of the biggest in the world. That means he became successful with a lot of efforts. Imagine, God forbid, this man had passed 20 years ago, 10 years ago. He wouldn't be there to enjoy everything he's getting back from his son now. He's getting prestige as the father of one of the biggest artists in the world. He's getting, even satisfaction that he was able to, bring up his child to, become somebody very successful in the world. And he's also enjoying, of course, financial enjoyment as well. So that is it. So we want you to also be able to live long enough to enjoy. See, all your children, they are going to blow. All your children, they are going to make it in life. All your children are going to be successful. Yes. But sometimes the time differs. So we want you to be able to live long enough to be able to enjoy the fruit of your labor. That is one of the biggest reasons why you have to join this camp right now. So do the needful. Look at the bank details down on the screen there. Make your payment and send a proof of your payment to that WhatsApp number right immediately. Okay. Now, recently, there's a veteran actor, a veteran movie actor in Nigeria, Charles Olumo, popularly known as Abuaku. He died at age 101, 101, a century and one. Isn't that good for you? Yes. Living long on earth to see your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, okay? Like these people. This is a picture that I took with these three women. This, like 4 generations. The woman on the far left is the great-grandmother. The woman who followed her is the mother, that's the daughter to the great-grandmother. The one who followed her is the daughter, that's the mother. The mother also has children. So this great-grandmother had seen 3 to 4 generations. He had seen his own child. She saw her own grandchild. You saw her own great-grandchild. You saw her own great-grandchild. So isn't that what we want for you? And she's still active. She still walks. She does not even use eyeglasses. Does not even use walking stick. She's not living on medication. She's still ill and healthy. Okay. So this is what we want to achieve for you. We don't want you to rely on drug, rely on visiting the hospital every day. We want you to get rid of all of it. We want to help you reset your health. We want to also help you to preserve your health so that you can live longest and enjoy your food available. Okay. So do the needful. Make your payment of 80,000 naira to the bank details just below the screen and send an evidence of your payments to the WhatsApp number below. Okay. Now, I want you to imagine something. Imagine you going through daily stress at work. You've worked, you face troubles from your boss, you face trouble from your staff, you face trouble, at customers, done a lot of things just to make ends meet. Then when you're coming home you went through traffic jam, all of this, police, VIO, this and that, all of this, you've gone through stress throughout the day, only for you to get home at night to sleep peacefully. But you couldn't even enjoy 3 hours of uninterrupted sleep, not because of mosquito, but because of frequent urination. It's always frustrating. That is why you need to, do what you need to do right now. Join this camp for we to help you reset your health right now. Okay. I also want you to imagine that, you've grown old, you've gotten to 60, 70, 80, and your beloved children already planned your next birthday for you. Okay, next month or next 2 months or next year is your birthday, but very close to your birthday, your health failed you. Imagine how frustrating that can be when you have gotten to the extent when you want to start enjoying the fruit of your labor, but because of your health issues, you can't even enjoy it properly. That is the more reason why you have to join this camp now. You have to be among those 25 people who are joining now. Notifications are already coming in. Notifications are already coming in right now. People are already joining, people are already making payment. So make a screenshot of the screen. Make a screenshot of what we have on the screen. The bank data is just there. Take a screenshot of that, make a transfer them, and send a proof of payment to the WhatsApp number just below there for you to get or secure your slots. For men, I want you to imagine this as well. You have a beautiful wife, and this beautiful wife is so attractive. Even without paying so much attention to her body, she's very attractive naturally. In fact, she gets so much attention from men. In fact, our boss at her place of work is already trying to make some advances. She can easily get any man she wants because of her attractiveness. But here you are, the husband. You can't even satisfy her sexually. Imagine how frustrating it is. So that is more reason why you have to join this camp now. Get me? Very well. So that you can reset your health and be able to perform as the real man which you are. Okay? So everything you are getting right now, you get the anti-lipid toxin remover, you get the fructoglucose activator, you get the hormone resetter, you get the sono healing sound, get a discount, a big discount from 300,000, just pay only 80,000 naira. You are getting free delivery to the nearest Korea Plus or DHL office around you. You get a free lymphatic detox patch. You also get a free post-camp diet planner to guide you on what you should eat for you to be able to maintain and retain the healing which you got in the camp. All of this only for a fraction of just 80,000 naira only. But it's only for 25 people because we can only handle 25 people or before 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. We need to be able to peg it at 6 a.m. so that we will start, attending to delivery before the camp starts. Okay, so do the needful right now. The bank details is just there on the screen, so you can make a screenshot of this screen right now. Okay, make a screenshot. We need to start attending to those who are already making payments right now. Okay, so do the needful, and I'll see you on the inside. Okay, I remain Dr. Ayob. Okay, I'll see you on the inside. Okay, bye.